Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading that focuses exclusively on your ability to manifest. It is an ability we all have. We do so constantly, but in microseconds. For example, you may have a thought about somebody. You haven't seen this person for years. They just kind of keep coming across your consciousness. You go, what the hell is going on? And sure enough, one day or another, you get a text, you get a birthday card, you get a letter, you run into something, and it all kind of falls together. And we do this stuff constantly. However, when it comes to more substantial things, we have difficulty because of our egos and because we are not trained to manifest. Anybody who manifests is dangerous, critically dangerous to the system, to the people who run the system. They don't want you to know that you have power, but you do. And this is what we're focusing on, your ability to manifest. You're only going to see this one picture on the screen. I want to minimize distractions, visual distractions. I want you to really focus on, some people close their eyes and get into a light meditation, and listen to the explanation of these 5 cards. And then see how that energy presents itself in your life. And then begin to manifest from there. So, my goal, to inspire you. Let's begin. We start with the card in the middle. It is the Oracle card, Never Ending Story. This, I think it's fairy, looks like. Looks rather exasperated, doesn't she? It's like, oh my God, again. By the way, the number up in the right-hand corner, 37. 3 and 7 is 10. That reduces to a 1. That means beginnings. But you want to do it in a little different way. 3 on its own is kind of social, is kind of communicating. 7 is more of a spiritual, analytical kind of a thing. So you are trying to put a little time or effort into, how do I change my life? How do I make it mean something to me on my terms, not somebody else's terms? Let me do a story here for you. A person who I know at this point casually, we've done a number of interviews together. The guy's name is Bruce Lipton. He is an epigeneticist. Epi meaning above, geneticist meaning genetics. So above genetics. There are ways that we can overcome our genetic disposition. Not every single part in peace. There are too many people in the world right now thinking that they can change their genders just because they wish it to be. We have no proof of same. But there are other things that you can do to help make you healthier, to help make you happier. You are not, in other words, just locked into your genetics. So, Bruce was telling a story. He said when he was in India, one of the things that he noticed is when they have baby elephants born, they tie a big rope to their leg and to a stake on the ground. The reason they do this, they want the baby elephant to learn right from the beginning, you cannot go anywhere unless we tell you. Now, when they first tie up the baby elephant's leg to the stake, it goes crazy, it goes ballistic. It has to get away. But after a day or 2 or 3, a week or 2 or 3, and all of a sudden it just goes, the hell with it. And they quit fighting. That's when they take the rope off. Now, anytime for the rest of the life of that elephant that they want to assure that he will not move, all they do is put a rope around his leg. They don't even have to tie it. Just put it around the leg. And the conditioning has been complete. The elephant won't move. What's the rope around your leg? Actually, in our case, we probably have a lot of ropes. We've been told what to do, what to think, how to feel, how to be since the very beginning, and always to fit in. Now, in a lot of cases, that's not a bad idea. Cooperation means you can get a lot accomplished. But there comes a point when that cooperation becomes sheep, becomes something that's much more dangerous. It's ultimate control. That's where we're headed right now. You see people panicking about this next pandemic and masks and stuff. We know already, from real science, not Fauci science, we know already the whole thing didn't work. Not the masks, not the shot, not the isolation, not the anything. We have proof of it. And in fact, we also have proof that the shot kills. And more people are succumbing on a day-to-day basis. That's the rope around your leg. There may be others. So what do you do? Well, next card over is the Five of Cups, and this guy's he's desolate. He feels lost. He's living in the past. Same things that scared him. No matter what the evidence is, no matter what the truth is, they're scaring him again. They keep him scared. They keep him worried. They keep him looking in the past. So because of that, he's looking at 3 spilled cups in front of him, but there are 2 full cups behind him. There's a bridge behind him. There's a castle over to the side. All he's got to do is turn around, pick up the 2 cups, go to the bridge, head over to the castle. He's home free. But he can't do it. That rope is tied around his leg. All he sees are the 3 cups spilled. But the next card is the very positive card for me. It is the Knight of Swords. Swords are what you think, what you believe. And the Knight of Swords, knights always bring gifts. So knights brings you the gift of intelligence, the gift of knowledge, the gift of acting with certainty. I cannot keep looking at those 3 empty cups in my life. If that's all I'm focusing on, I'm missing the other good stuff. This is a never-ending story because I'm letting it be a never-ending story. I'm the one in the rat race. I can get out. That's a little scary. Nevertheless, look behind you. You got 2 cups. You got a bridge and a castle. Change your thinking. That's what the Knight of Swords tells you. Next card over is an excellent one. It is the proverbial world card. Completion. Integration. Wholeness. You are coming to a time in your life where you can put the parts and pieces of the jigsaw puzzle you call your life together. You can do it. You have the ability to put those parts and pieces together. And in fact, the next card over, 8 of Pentacles, says that's exactly what you're doing. Pentacles are things that we value, right? Not just money. And I say this a lot, but I'm going to repeat it. You can't buy happiness with money. You can't buy health with money. You can't buy friends. You can't buy love. You can't buy meaning. You can't find purpose. You can't buy joy. You can't buy gratitude. You can't do that. So what is money worth? Well, it's just a way to exchange gifts and keep the people who have power and money in power and money. That's the never-ending story. That's the rat race. That's the rope around your leg. You need to begin to change all of that. Look behind you. Find those 2 full cups. Look to the bridge. Look to the castle. Change your thinking like the Knight of Swords. The World card says you're in the perfect spot right now to begin that journey. Put together a good sense of value. What is really important to you? And step forward. Get out of the rat race. Stop the never-ending story. You're in charge. If you want to be. That's the reading for today. More tarot information for you tomorrow. We do that, of course, every day, 365. Hope you're here. If not, between now and the next time we get together and talk tarot, peace and blessings.